Welcome to the month of May. We start off the month with a lifestyle article. My name is Brandon, and we have Andrea here for the first time on Insights. Welcome, Andrea.
Oh, thank you very much, Brandon. It is great to be here today.
Yeah, it's great having you here, and I like this topic. We're talking about life hacks. Now, some of you may not be familiar with that term. What exactly is a life hack, Andrea?
Well, when I think of a life hack, I think of something that makes my life easier, something that somehow helps me be more efficient with my time. And life hacks often help keep you organized.
Yeah, we talk about suggestions for buying a car, and we also talk about organizing your closet. But Andrea, I want to just talk about that idea of being organized. We especially talk about that with the closets. Would you describe yourself as an organized person?
Well, I do want to just describe myself as being an organized person. I try or I strive to be organized. It's not always easy, but I feel like I am just a lot happier if I have organization in my life, in my family, and at work.
It is hard to be organized. I know I struggle with that, especially I think at home, right? And thank God my wife is very organized, so she helps with a lot of those things. But as we talk about having an organized closet, that can be challenging, right? To make space for the clothes that you're buying and getting rid of old stuff really is a challenge. Well, Andrea, I want to also ask you about any other life hacks that you may have that you can share with us.
Well, one thing I try to eliminate in my home is clutter. Sometimes I feel like I have a lot of clutter, and that takes away from the organization I'm trying to achieve at my home. So I have a little life hack that I try to keep up with, and that is I don't buy something new or open something new until I've finished using that same product.
Okay.
So for example, lip balm. I really like lip balms. Okay, they're very small. You wouldn't think that that would take up a lot of space in your home. But it's just an example of I do not buy a new lip balm or open a lip balm that I already have until I have used the old one. So that's just one example, but I do this with food as well.
Right.
If my family has, some snacks open, we finish one bag of snacks before we open another one. That helps with the clutter in the kitchen, and it helps not waste food.
Yes, that's great. Sometimes you have leftovers and you have to get creative with those, right? In order to not waste the food.
Yes.
And that's a good way to kind of stay organized. There's so many things that you need to do in order to stay organized. Something I've learned, Andrea, is that it pays off to be organized, especially when we're talking about your work. And you don't want to take the time to organize things because you're so busy with everything else, but you really need to stop and get things organized, don't you?
Absolutely. Another hack that I'm trying to work on is just do as much as I can in the evening. And that makes the morning flow so much better. I try to make sure my kids have their backpacks packed with everything that they need for school, that I have all of my things set for work.
Yes.
If I do that extra work in the evening, it definitely makes the next day start a lot better.
That is an excellent tip, an excellent life hack. We hope that you enjoy this month's lifestyle article and that you can put some of these tips into practice.